Every now and then we'll have somebody tell us, Joe, you forgot something in this course. You left out something really important. One of our biggest values is trust. And my response to that is, yeah, trust is really important, but it is not a value. Trust is not a value, it's an outcome. You earn trust. And how do you earn trust? Well, there are certain behaviors that earn trust. Behaviors like honesty, reliability, and those are the first two cornerstones of core action value number 2, integrity. Integrity is the value that creates trust. And the cornerstones of integrity, first is honesty. And honesty means more than just not telling lies. Honesty means being honest with yourself first, and then with other people. And one of the things we emphasize in the course is how to avoid rationalizing, how to avoid making excuses, how to avoid telling yourself lies. And one of the most challenging lies to confront, one of the lies we all tell ourselves, begins with those two words, I can't. And anytime you hear yourself saying, I can't, stop and say, am I being honest, or is what I'm really saying is I don't want to? It would be difficult. There are things I'd rather do. And be honest with yourself rather than say, I can't. The second cornerstone is reliability. Again, if you tell me you're going to do something and you don't do it, I'm not going to trust you. Trust is the outcome. Reliability is the behavior that earns trust. Integrity is the value that inspires you to be honest, to be reliable. And reliability is very simple. It means doing what you say you're going to do, when you say you're going to do it, to the best of your ability. Those first two cornerstones, honesty and reliability, anybody that talks about integrity is going to say, yep, that makes a lot of sense. The third one is not quite so intuitive, but I believe just as important, and that is humility. And let me ask you this. Do you trust arrogant people? Do you trust people who think they're better than everyone else, who look down their nose at other people? Do you trust people who the only way they can feel good about themselves is by stepping on others, making other people feel bad about themselves? And I know I don't. And humility is recognizing that we're all, as Mother Teresa put it, we're all children of the same God. In fact, think about this. The word integrity, the root of the word integrity is integer. Integer means one unified whole, as in you don't look down your nose at somebody because of the work they happen to do, what the car they drive, the color of their skin. We're all part of the same human family. That's a matter of integrity. And the fourth cornerstone is actually more important today than perhaps it has been in the past, and that is stewardship. It is a matter of integrity that you manage your resources effectively. For one thing, it's a matter of integrity that you take care of your resources so you don't become a burden on your family or on society when you can't retire or if you get sick. It is a matter of integrity that we manage our resources effectively where we work, that we not waste things, because that just passes cost on to customers. And if you work in a hospital, that is especially important. With the healthcare cost crisis we're facing today, it is a matter of integrity that we do everything we can to manage our resources effectively so as not to make healthcare too expensive for the people who need it. And at a global level, it's a matter of integrity that we be effective stewards of this fragile planet that we're passing on to our grandkids. Chief Seattle said, we don't own the earth, we're borrowing it from our grandchildren. And unfortunately, we're more like the renters who move into an apartment and trash the place and then skip town without paying the bill and leave it for the grandchildren's generation to clean it up. And it's a matter of integrity that we each do our own part at home, at work, and what we can in our larger community. That's core action value number 2. That's integrity.